All right, why don't I kick it off? We're 5 minutes past 9, and there's not a huge line at the registration desk. So thank you guys for coming. Good morning. I hope you're not as jet lagged as I am. There's a little bit of logistical stuff we have to go through. All of the speaker slides that were printed into a handout are trapped somewhere in FedEx delivery land. The expectation is that they would be here before the end of this session. So if you see CHI people coming in with spiral-bound notebooks, that'll be the slides. Now that said, just about every speaker today, just like myself, is an unrepentant PowerPoint fiddler, and we've all changed our slides since submitting them. So we're also going to have PDF versions and online versions of the materials as well. So you will get a handout, but we also expect to be putting a number of updated slide decks up on the internet and on the CHI website as well. So the speakers we have today, I'm leaving off the super secret special guests that we might bring in at the end of the day if there's time and interest permitting. My name is Chris Digdigian. I'm a principal at a company called BioTeam. I handle the high-performance computing practice and also the new cloud computing practice as well. I'm definitely the infrastructure and IT and grid computing geek, so I'll be covering sort of the nuts and bolts of storage, the sort of IT side, and then turning it over to much more people who are much smarter than me to talk about the science and the workflows and the stuff you can actually do with this data. So with that said, I'll just move on. I do have to give this warning every time I do give talks. I typically will do 90 slides in 40 minutes. I talk really, really fast. A lot of the slides that I put up are often reference material, so I do apologize in advance that I do tend to go through fairly quickly. The way we've structured the day today, we've left a lot of time in the schedule for questions and interactive stuff, so I would actually prefer if there are questions, feel free to raise your hand and interrupt or shout in. We don't have to wait till the end of a series of PowerPoint slides to jump in. We also have the freedom to sort of take breaks whenever we want. There's not a pre-established coffee break or anything. So I think the way we're probably going to go is I'll get through the IT and infrastructure stuff. That'll be a logical point where we could take a quick coffee break and come back in and start talking about science. And just like I said before, I've changed the slides about 3 or 4 times since submitting to CHI. So the final versions will be up on blog.bioteam.net. And that's just kind of a URL of last resort. We'll also give the materials over to the organizers of this short course as well. So a little bit about my company so you can sort of filter my biases and see where I'm coming from. BioTeam is a small consulting shop. We're all scientists who had to learn high-performance computing to get our job done. And we found that there's a really nice niche. It's fun and also interesting as sort of bridging the gap between science and IT. But we are independent, objective, honest scientists who had to learn IT. So we try to give you the straight vendor-neutral, technology-agnostic approach. I'm not beholden to any vendor. I'm not beholden to any technology. That said, though, I generally only talk about solutions that I've personally used and personally used to solve customer-facing problems. So I do have a personal set of favorite set of vendors and technologies, but I'll be forthright if any of that stuff comes up. So feel free to ask me questions about that as well. One of the other speakers, Adam Crowder, is also a member of BioTeam. We poached him from the Pittsburgh Supercomputing Center, and Giles is from Pfizer.